Hello, Stewart's Creek High School. I'm Drew Mitchell here talking about one of the most influential people of all time, Henry Ford. Henry Ford was born on July 30th, 1863 in Greenfield, Michigan. He was raised on a farm and his father wanted him to follow in his footsteps, but Ford was very fascinated by machines and how they worked. In 1888, Ford married Clara Bryant. In 1896, while working at the Detroit Edison Illuminating Company, he made the first horseless carriage. In 1903, Henry Ford established the Ford Motor Company. In 1908, the Model T was released. It was the most efficient and reliable automobile at its time, and the car was an immediate success. Also, it was affordable at just $850. That is the equivalent of $7,020 in today's currency. By the year 1932, Henry Ford introduced the first V8 engine. This was a huge breakthrough in that era. As World War II began, Ford Motor Company became one of the primary U.S. military contractors supplying jeeps, aircrafts, and tanks. Henry Ford really hated the idea of war, but he was forced to obligate and negotiate to produce Ford automobiles for the United States military. Fast forward to 1945, when Henry gave the control of Ford Motor Company to his grandson, Henry Ford II. 2 years later, Henry Ford died on April 7, 1947. Ever since the beginning of Ford Motor Company, there have been many improvements with cars such as the Ford GT and the iconic Mustang.